What do you get if you cross from New York to Lisbon? No, it isn't a bout of seasickness. Actually, you'll probably stumble across an archipelago of 9 islands, collectively known as the Azores. The what, you may say? Well, to those in the know, the Azores are one of Europe's best-kept secrets. Stark, dramatic, and remote. These drops in the ocean are indeed just that. The result of epic volcanic eruptions that drove up some of the planet's tallest mountains if measured from their base at the bottom of the Atlantic. Located nearly 1,000 miles west of Lisbon, the story of these autonomous islands of the Portuguese Republic can be best told in tandem with a tour around some of the most striking volcanic features in the Atlantic. So if you're looking for an adventure, the Azores really does have a huge amount to offer, from the mighty volcano of Pico to the river canyoning of San Jorge. Or of course you could pick one from the 7 other islands that exist in the archipelago. Nothing says adventure to me more than a hike across the western tip of Fogle, one island which really gives you a true perspective of the immense power of these recently active volcanoes. This whole landscape was created from the Great Eruption in 1957 and 58. Capelinos here is like walking, or in my case, sitting on the moon. One thing about exploring volcanic features is that generally it requires more than a little bit of effort. These features are inherently inaccessible and rugged, although it is well worth the work to see not only the mile-wide calderas, but also the lush, exotic ecosystems which thrive on the lava-enriched soil. There are more than 10 volcanic trails marked by these yellow and red markers. This is just one part of more than 27 kilometers of trail. If you have a little more time on your hands, it's well worth the detour to go to Pico, just half an hour away and home to the area's highest mountain. The obvious thing to do here is take on the hike up this massive volcano, the highest point on the mid-Atlantic ridge. But you may be surprised to find that beneath this summit lie underground tunnels burrowed out by molten lava over 500 years ago. Well, the climb from the mountain hut to the summit of Pico behind me is a round journey of about 7 hours. Probably not for the faint-hearted, it's quite difficult in places. It's windy, it's cold, but the views from here really are spectacular. If you don't fancy going all the way to the summit, you can do like I've done and set your tent up here, overlooking the miles and miles of ocean beyond, with the fantastic peak of the volcano behind me. It really is spectacular here.